Hello, 6th grade mathematicians. Welcome to this edition of Learning with Mrs. V at Home. All right, so we've been talking about factors, factor pairs, composite, prime numbers, and we're going to start reviewing all of that at home. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so the very first thing you need to do is make sure that you have your binder out so that you can take a look at your notes and follow along as we go over this together. So, first of all, what's a factor? Well, a factor is one of two whole numbers multiplied to get a product. So, for instance, I know that 3 times 4 is 12. 3 and 4 are factors of 12. All right? Now, let's take a look at this other example I have up here on the screen. All right, so 13 and 4 are factors of 52 because 13 times 4 gives me a product of 52. All right? So, now we can make some more statements about these numbers knowing this fact. All right? Since 13, we know, is a factor of 52, we can say 52 is divisible by 13. All right? So, knowing what I know about division problems, I can also say 13 is a divisor of 52. Okay? Now, I can also make this statement, since 4 is a factor of 52, we can say 52 is divisible by 4. Okay? Now, I can also say that 4 is a divisor of 52. Okay? So, that's a little review of what we've been talking about, and now I have some questions for us to answer. So, I'm going to go ahead and erase this. We're going to go through our questions, and you'll notice that Greg Heffley has made an appearance. You'll remember him from the spring. I brought him into school so he could make an appearance and help us out with our questions. So, if you would like to get out a piece of paper, and that would make me so happy if you got out a piece of paper and did this with me, so I didn't feel all alone, even though I am kind of all alone. All right, so, Jim. Jim claims that 14 is a factor of 28. Is he correct? So, we have to take a look at these numbers and determine if 14 is a factor of 28. Well, how can I do that? I'm going to think back to the example we talked about before, and we talked about divisibility. We've talked about divisibility rules with 2 and with 5. If it's an even number, we know it's going to be divisible by 2. Okay, so we know that it's not going to be a prime number. We went over that in the class before. So, we also know if a number ends in 0 or 5, it is divisible by 5. So we also know that. So if we talk about divisibility, I can look at this again. I can use that information in order to find out if 14 is a factor of 28. Well, can I divide 28 into 14? So, is this problem, can I get a quotient for this problem? All right, let me see. 14, if I have a group of 14 here, I have a group of 14 here, and I put them together, I have 28. So if I have two groups of 14, I have 28. So, is he correct? Yes, he is correct. Yes, because, and, sorry, don't tell Miss Cummings I did that, it should be a comma. All right, yes, because 14 times 2 equals 28. Or, I can say, 28 is divisible by 14. All right? So, check. Yes, he is correct. Jim gets an A for the day. All right. How would you determine if 19 is a factor of 114? What did I do here? Well, I divided. In order to find out whether a number is a factor of another number, you can divide it if you get a number answer with no remainder, then yes, it is a factor. All right, so we have 114 divided by 19. So if I go up and I have groups of 19, can I divide that? Let's see, 5. No, 5 would give me 5 and the ones. Let's see, 6, that gives me a 4. Yes, 6. 6 is the quotient here. So I know that 19 is a factor of 114 because, here's my proof, okay? Hopefully you've learned these words. Okay, these are glue words, these are conjunctions that glue on the answer. All right, 19 is a factor of 114 because 19 times 6 equals 114. All right, next, which of these numbers has the most factors? So we have 22, 24, 36, and 19. All right, so 22. Well, I already know it's an even number, so I know it's going to have 2. Let's see, 3, no, 4, 5, 6, no, 7, 8, 9, 10, no, 11, and 22. So we only got 4 factors there. All right, what about 24? Well, it's even, so I know 2. Okay, I know 3 times 8, 4 times 6. We've got the 8. So I'm looking at my factor pairs, okay? Let's see here, 2. I've got these factor pairs, this one. I've got this one, oh, I forgot 12. And let's see, I've got 24. All right, so 24 has a lot of factor pairs. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 factors. Double the amount we had with 22. All right, so I didn't leave much room for 36. All right, 36 over here. All right, 36 is even, so I know we've got 2. So 1, 2, I know 3, because I've got my 3 here, so that would be 1, that would be 12. 3, 4, 5, no, because we don't have a 0 or a 5 with that. Okay, let's see here. So we've got 9, we've got 12 that goes with the 3, 2, I've got 18 that goes with the 2, and then we've got the 36. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got a tie. All right, 19. All right, 19 is not even. No 0 or 5 in the ones. What kind of number is that? Okay, it only has 1 in itself. So it is prime. Okay, so which one has the most factors? Well, we have a tie. It's a tie between 24 and 36. Now you'll notice here I matched up the factor pairs. It's a good idea to do that to make sure that you have them all. It's very easy to accidentally leave one out. If you match them up, that'll never happen. Okay, now, is 4 a divisor of 24? So I have to think back and remember, okay, what is a divisor? So divisor means that the the number here divides into it. So does 24 divide into, or is it divisible? Is that divisible by 4? So we're thinking 24 divided by 4. Can I make groups of 4 out of 24? Well, yes I can. 6. 6 groups. So yes, it is divisible by 4 because, you glue on your proof, all right? Because 6 times 4 equals 24. All right? Now, the next one. Is 24 a divisor of 4? Well, we would have to write that problem like this. 4 divided by 24. 4 divided by 24. Can I take 4 and put it in groups of 24? No. If I only have 4, I can't put this in groups of 24. So, no. That doesn't work. We can't say something times 24 gives me 4. No. That does not work. So, for the last answer, is 24 a divisor of 4? Nope. Sure isn't. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you some questions just like this that I'm going to have you answer. So I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did 5 questions together. I'll give you 5 questions for practice. All right? So down below this video, you will see a Google Doc to click on, and you will have to answer the questions. All right? Pretty easy, isn't it? If you have any questions, you can always email me. I want you to keep watching, keep thinking, always stay curious, and I'll see you next time.